UFC 236 delivered on every single promise and so much more. If you didn't catch these fights live, definitely go back and watch them. I mean, this night of fights was definitely worth the $70, $80, whatever it was that we had to pay to watch it. I mean, of course, that's a big debate in the UFC is how expensive their pay-per-views are. But with nights like this, you really understand the entertainment value there and what these guys are putting on the line. I mean, Kelvin Gastellum and Israel Adesanya in the co-main event last night went out there and went to battle. I mean, Kelvin hurt Israel more than he had ever been hurt in his entire career. And we're talking about a guy that just got finished fighting Anderson Silva, right? So Kelvin Gastelum really surprised a lot of people, I'm not sure what those are, but he surprised a lot of people and gained a lot of new fans, I would imagine. I mean, no one really gave Kelvin that much of a chance in this fight, unfortunately, right? I mean, we all know he's got great striking, he's very powerful, but he had never really been the top guy in his weight class. It just never was his thing, right? He was always a top contender, but he never got to the top. But in this fight, he truly showed why he is where he is in his career. I mean, he went out there and put Israel in situations that he hasn't dealt with in his entire career. I mean, Israel's been knocked out one time in his kickboxing career, but since he's been in mixed martial arts in the UFC rather, he hasn't been anywhere close to this in trouble. So Kelvin really did great, but Israel went out there and did what we thought Israel would do. He won the interim belt, and he definitely deserves it, right? Israel deserves every great thing coming his way. He's such an exciting fighter to watch, and we'll definitely keep you updated on his journey. From there, though, we'll go into Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier, which, of course, was the main event of the night. Now, this fight was really the shocker of the night, right? Dustin Poirier came into this fight game ready, battle ready. Of course, we always know Max Holloway's got that Hawaiian spirit. He's got that hunger inside of him, and who knows what it was tonight, but Dustin Poirier was the better man. He was catching Max the entire fight. It looked like when Dustin hit Max, it was landing a lot harder than when Max hit Dustin, right? I don't think Max Holloway has ever dealt with that much power packed up and that small of a frame, right? I mean, they're fighting 155, and Dustin Poirier's hitting Max like a 170er would land. He's just got such heavy hands. His boxing and his striking is always so sharp. As we know, Max Holloway's sort of a brawler, although he's also very technical. He can pick his punches and pick you apart the entire fight as well. But Dustin Poirier really went out there and put on the show for the people. I mean, they both went out there and went to war and put it all on the line, but Dustin Poirier dug down and found the Dustin Poirier, the diamond Poirier that we haven't seen in a long time, right? I mean, we all know he's a great fighter and he's a legend in the UFC already, and he's still pretty young. I think he's what, late 20s or something, so he's got a long career ahead of him, as does Max Holloway. But Dustin Poirier really put it on the line. He showed everybody why he is the diamond and why he's going to be sticking around for a long time. He had a long journey to the title and definitely fought tooth and nail to get where he's at today. So a story like that is very inspirational. It's great for these fighters to know that even though their journey might not be the Conor McGregor's or the Israel Adesanya's, the quick, fast, in a hurry type success, you can still go out there, grind it out through the years like Dustin Poirier has, and become a champion, right? So he gets to fight Khabib next. That's a big money fight. He deserves it. And of course, Max Holloway isn't going anywhere. Max Holloway is a legend in the sport already. He's a future Hall of Famer. So we'll see him back soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.